Getting going in Northrop.
Man, it's a very excitement. Just gelling with my teammates and working hard every day in the gym.
What's the challenge like to get that gel, to get that chemistry going with all these guys?
It's not that hard because we all know each other, and we just combine as a unit. So,
what's the strength of this team going to be this season?
Our intensity, our speed, getting up and down the court, and just rebounding and just working well together.
For you individually, what did you learn the last couple of years that would make you a better player this year?
Just having patience and just being more vocal on the court and being a leader to my teammates.
The SAC is always tough, playing a lot of this top competition. How will that help you individually grow and also this team kind of get better this season?
It helped us a lot. I think we need the challenge, and we be prepared for the challenge. So,
what do you guys want to accomplish this season?
Just to work hard every day and just try to win as much games as possible.
Yeah, it's always good. You got the weather changing, you got the kids excited. It's always fun to this time of year to kind of get it going again. And, when you got a group I've been with for about 3 years now, that brings a lot of excitement because now we got a situation where you got kids who you don't have to sell anything to. They are part of it, they understand it, they're looking forward to it, they've been talking about it since the summer, so we're excited.
What are the strengths the Bruins going to be this season?
Well, like I said, I've had the same group technically for 3 years. Yeah. I brought them up when they were freshmen, so now they're juniors. So we got a really good junior class, really good sophomore class. We end up getting the big ticket Sid, so that kind of helped us also. So, it may surprise a few people. It should be exciting.
What kind of dynamic does Sid bring to that center of this team?
Oh, man, great kid. He's so solid in the middle, and it's kind of like it's like he's underestimated. It's like people haven't seen him for a couple of years, And so I had an opportunity to see him in the summer play AAU ball. So he's just a dominant force down there in the block, And I just think, in the past, in order to get any type of ball penetration, we had to dribble it in there. Now we can just throw it in there. So now you can let your cutters kind of do everything you want them to do. So he just, he makes everybody better because now you got to deal with that element, And we've always been a pretty good guard team, but we just never had nobody in the post that can score. So he allows the guards now to free up for shots and the dribble, a little bit more dribble penetration as well. So we're excited.
What kind of mindset do you see from Sid? Obviously, you talked about his dynamic, his play, but maybe that he hasn't been around for a couple of years. What kind of dynamic mindset do you see from him that maybe not prove everybody wrong, but also not just be complacent?
I'm going to tell you, from the moment he got there, he dedicated himself to the weight room. He dedicated himself to working out and running. He's been losing weight as the season's been going. He said he got a lot to prove. He said he felt like people forgot who he was. They forgot what level he was on before he left Bishop Luers. So he's out to try to be the best player he can be for the state of Indiana, to be honest with you. So, all we want to do is help him along the way, you know what I'm saying? So we're excited because I don't think people have really seen him play in the last couple of years. And so it should be really entertaining for them to get an opportunity to come to the game and realize how big he is. That's a big guy. So, anytime you get a player that's got a chip on his shoulder, you don't want to take that chip off. You want to give him an opportunity and all the room possible so that he can do whatever he feels he needs to do to show people that he's serious.
What does this team want to accomplish this season?
I'm sorry, say again?
What does this team want to accomplish this season?
Well, the biggest thing right now, we had a great summer. Our conference is tough, man. You're talking about one of the top conferences in the state of Indiana. You got some of the best coaches in the state, so you can have all the talent in the world, and you got Coach Johnson right down the street from you. You got to be ready for him. So, our biggest thing is just, compete every game, every possession, we talk about that, but to actually show kids how to compete. And then, we figure that there's X amount of possessions per game, and if we can compete for 90% of them, then win or losses will take care of themselves. So we're not going to look at ourselves as success or not based on if we win 10 games, 20 games. We're going to base it on how many times did we compete per game. So that's kind of how we looked at it this year.